Xtreme Komedy's St. Paddy's Day show will feature top-shelf Irish comedy and traditional Irish music.
The show is Saturday night, of course, at Albuquerque's 4-star Embassy Suites Hotel, and what makes it really special is that it will be streamed to our troops and vets, including the hospitals around the world.
I love that. And the Godfather of Comedy, Ronn Perea, joins us this morning. Good morning, Ron.
Buenos dias, ladies.
It's great to have you.
See, one of the benefits of being in my business, I get to be next to a couple of lovely ladies.
Aw, thanks. Well, we're lucky to have you here. And we want to talk about the fact that Xtreme Comedy is exciting. So what sets it apart from other comedy shows that we've
Clean.
seen?
We specialize in presenting professional, polished, clean comedy.
I love that. So it's
because
good for
we all
everybody.
know what kind of reputation comedy can have.
Yes.
And so we want to present a more sophisticated people 16 and older can come to our shows.
See, isn't that nice?
Right.
So parents don't have to feel uncomfortable or embarrassed to bring their children that are 16 and over. That's great.
That's why we're different.
I like that.
You're
That sets you
different.
apart.
And you know what else sets you apart, too, is what you're doing for the troops. In fact, you're a big supporter. The Xtreme Comedy is a big supporter of the Wounded Warriors. How are you reaching out to them?
Streaming our shows live Saturday night for Afghanistan, for instance. We're sending it out to the Ronald Reagan, and they're going to send it out to Afghanistan. We also got several VA hospitals lined up that we're going to be sending it to, but we're also sending it around to military bases around the country.
Isn't that amazing? I love hearing that.
They like to laugh.
They
Yes,
need to
of
laugh.
course.
They deserve it more than anybody. And the headliner this year is going to be Chris Bennett, who has headlined actually at venues across the country. He's even appeared on Jimmy Kimmel. Let's take a look. Jimmy.
Growing up, my mom and my sister made me watch chick flicks all the time. I had to watch Steel Magnolias 100 times. All the other kids got to watch Top Gun, Terminator. Well, I was stuck watching Steel Magnolias. So at school, they got to quote the cool movies. Well, I had to quote Steel Magnolias. Like, hey, Chris, you see Terminator? I'll be back. No, I haven't seen that. Did you guys see Steel Magnolias? I could walk to Texas and back. But my daughter couldn't. She never could. I'm so mad I could just hit somebody. Hit somebody. Here, Weezer. Have you gone crazy, Clarice? Have you guys seen that one?
I love
This is
it.
pretty funny, right?
I've seen Steel Magnolias a lot, too.
Me too. All of us- it's okay for us women.
It is.
I haven't seen it, okay?
Okay.
I love it.
Ladies, I want to let you know that because of what we're doing, we want to let everybody know that we're going to have all Irish comics and their own Irish band.
Of course. Yeah,
You have a
have
good
to.
accent.
That's really good.
I've been practicing,
I love it.
and I'm not Irish.
Well, you really?
I'm
I had no idea.
Ron Perea for one day.
Ronn
Perea.
Perea.
There
I
you
see.
go. That works. Now, the feature act is going to be Mike Kennedy and Albuquerque's #1 comic, Sarah Kennedy. Is
So
opening
we're
too?
presenting Kennedy and O'Bennett.
I
All
love
right.
it.
And the Luck of the Irish, our band. So it should be an all-Irish affair.
See, and I love that. And it's actually officially this year, it's amazing that it actually falls on the Saturday. So it gives more people a chance to get out and have a good time on the official St. Patrick's Day.
We call that the Luck of the Irish.
The Luck of the
Very
Irish.
lucky this
It's the
year.
one accent I'm not very good at. I need to get some lessons on that accent. You know, now this is interesting. You say that you're not Irish, shockingly. I would have no idea. But being sarcastic. But the thing is, you're called the Godfather of Comedy, and often we associate Godfather, you know, the Godfather with Italian, you know.
Well, it's because I'm the one who started the comedy club business 27 years ago.
Wow.
Before anybody else knew what a comedy club was, I was presenting shows, and so I was able to grow with the industry ever since.
I love it.
And taking it around the world with USO, which is where I got my link with the military, and around the world. So, you know, what can I say?
I love it. I think it's a great title, and it makes you stand apart. And you actually look the part.
You do.
I saw the hat on you earlier. I felt a little da-na-na-na. I felt like I was just start singing the
I play
days
the
of-
image, okay?
Yes, you do.
You're dressed very nicely,
Yeah,
too.
you do.
And, and you are creating the first comedy newsletter targeting active military vets and their families, too.
That's
Can you
great.
tell us about that?
Xtremekomedy.com is where all things funny is posted.
Okay.
And so we're addressing it to all the military. So anybody who wants to read what's the latest in humor around the world, we're international. They can just access XtremeKomedy.com.
Fabulous.
And an easier way to get to it could be Facebook. Everybody's on Facebook.
Sure.
But that's a link to XtremeKomedy.com.
Fantastic.
And we got some postings on there of the most famous comedy bits by all the famous comics. You'll be. It's amazing how funny it could get.
Oh, I bet.
XtremeKomedy.com. You'll see some of the.
For sure.
Rodney Dangerfield was my favorite one, and then of course Buddy Hackett. That's my second favorite.
Oh, I love Buddy Hackett. And there's a lot going on in the Albuquerque comedy scene. Can you tell us just locally what's happening right now?
There are a lot of aspiring local stand-ups that are collectively getting together and doing open mic nights. I'm producing a couple of them myself just to train the up-and-coming comics.
Nice.
We were lucky when we started. I was working and generating and building and instructing comics, and then when we started touring, I lost that. So I'm now bringing back training grounds, a comedy college, so to speak, of open mic comics.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Nice.
We'll have to check them out.
Yes, and of course
they're coming to the show. They said.
I really want to do that.
It sounds like fun. That's happening Saturday night. So how do we get tickets? Can you give us information for everybody?
Embassy Suites. I can get you some of the best seats available, or XtremeKomedy.com.
Nice.
Xtreme Komedy. That's X.
And that's an Xtreme Komedy, both with
X and a K.
X and a K, not the normal way of spelling
Yeah.
it. So make sure you write that down and don't miss out. It's going to be a huge bash this weekend, and we appreciate you being here to share the information.
Well, thank you for having me.
Thank you very
Ron.
much. Thank you very much.
Oh, no. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Well, we are working for the weekend, almost there. I'll have your forecast and changes when we get next.
We can go all day with it. Thank you very much.